Good night.
Those men were armed. How'd you do that?
Where are they taking Ferris?
Mr. Boyle? They're heading to the propellant research wing. These guys have been raiding the whole facility.
Do you have the codes to this security door?
No, I don't have clearance. But my boss does. A bunch of them took him to the organics lab, through the lobby.
I'll make sure they don't hurt your boss. Get yourself to safety.
Okay then, guess that's what we're doing. Ugh. But before we do that, it's been about 2 hours. We're gonna take a quick break. Everyone get up, stretch, get a snack or a drink if you haven't in a bit, and I'll be back in just a minute. Enjoy the tunes. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully everyone had a good break. Okay. Wait. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. I love how the DLC, though, is pretty much just ripping the episode from the animated series about Frieza's origin. Have more health than I thought. Why do you think you have more than you thought? Thank God for the conveniently non-frozen vent that is conveniently Batman-shaped. I mean, if you insist. First, let me start with the max of hit. Hold on. I'm being punched. Give me a second. Okay. Anyway, first level you start with max of hit die plus your con modifier, plus the favorite class HP if you wanted it. That's 13, and plus 2. Then I rolled a 10 for second level, then con plus favorite, so 26. Yeah, see, like I said, like, you're gonna, by end game, you're gonna probably be the character with, like, the most HP in the party. I'll be impressed if anyone has more HP than you.
I'm cooperating. I'm cooperating. I know. We all got jobs, see? And my job, I don't think you're telling me the truth. I told you there are no weapons here. It's just plants, tissue research. Yeah, you said. Then you believe
May have more. We'll see how the rolling goes.
I do believe you. But to be honest, I just really love my job.
Yeah, it's really gonna come down to who rolls better. Okay.
Let go of me! Who are we gonna... I think the jam is pushing again.
Get rid of the sniper. Oh, I love doing that too much. I think I've corrected everything now. The BAB bit in the HP now. For the favorite clip. That is good that you've gotten where you think you needed it. There's so much to keep track of. It's what me and Harrison were saying, like, some people may not think it as much, but like 5E or anything that's based on 5e, not Pathfinder, babies the living shit out of the player. And in some ways, it's good, like, you know, just less stress. But other ways, it's just like, dear God, it takes away so much. And personally, I know this is gonna be like, this is like always a personal thing. I'd rather people learn and get so familiar with Pathfinder so that when they do get to 5e and start like normalizing 5e, they're used to having so much more that 5e becomes like, oh, I don't need to even stress anything because I did more in Pathfinder. They'll just be like, oh yeah, this is like all fucking like baby level shit. That was close. Yeah, it's nutty. My options for favorite class were either +1 holy resistance, I think, or another harm touch. Use after getting it 4 times. It will be like that sometimes. I think that's the other thing I like about Pathfinder is because of how many options you have, it's very rare that you'll see characters like come close to being similar. Just because there's so much that you can choose from. Unless the players actually intentionally overlap ideas. Yeah, with the archetypes alone, like, everything starts expanding beyond what you'd expect. I don't think 5e has, like, that much, like, diversity. There is a lot of diversity in 5e, but not nowhere close to what Pathfinder has. I hate how they're just all situated in a spot that makes it hard to move around. I'm already a blend of a Dark Knight and a Sword Saint. No, I'm the Dark Knight. Okay. You think you're the Dark Knight. Until you can, like, grapple and all that, like Batman can, you're not the Dark Knight. I don't want to do that. You, I need to come... Oh shit, there's someone right there. Okay, that works. Didn't realize he was right there. I think that's my favorite take of theirs, that because I'm hanging them, I must be saving them for later.
If we make it out of this, first thing I'm gonna do is call my mom. See what happens, huh? That's what happens when you're sloppy. Look what he did. Keep your eyes open.
Like... Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is call my ma. That's the first thing you're gonna do. Okay. There we go. One of you's gonna hear it eventually. I need one of you to come up here. Take him, then I'll take the jammer. Come on. Good little bad guy. Come on. There we go.
Get off me!
Oh, I love doing it. It's just so fun. Like, it really is just so fun using the the gun like that. And then there was one. Who I scared the shit out of. Okay, I could have did it a lot better at the end, but yeah.
Crap! I saw you on GNN. You just saved my life.
You have codes I need to access the propellant research wing.
I do. Here, take them. You're going to save Mr. Boyle, right?
It's not
Sure.
safe inside GothCorp. You need to get out of here.
Don't worry. I won't be hanging around. And, thanks, you know? Not just for me. For Gotham.
Yeah. There are 20 frozen people we have to, like, thaw out later. It's a good slide into the vent. Go us.
Where the hell's Spade? Supposed to be this here with the security patch. No, that's
Well, that's a problem. Or is it?
I can't wait to see you explain this brilliant plan to Pink.
Someone quick, call an ambulance. But not for me. Bow, bow.
What are we gonna do?
Guys, come on. I'm in the middle of something here.
Wipe the street with them.
Oh shit. Nope. Nope.
Hit him! Hit him!
Wait, did you just cut me with a knife or an ice? Oh, that was a knife. Okay. Like, did you just break off the ice and hit me? Two? Really? Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. My only goal right now in our game is to get some better armor, at least medium. I don't, like... In the grand scheme, the Berserker can wear armor. At least, I don't see any reason why they couldn't.
Break all his bones!
Like, why would the Berserker not be able to wear armor? thought they could only wear light for some reason. I think you're thinking of video game berserkers more than like the Pathfinder berserkers. Because to my experience, I don't think any Okay, but that's still not like prohibiting armor. That just means I just can't wear plate armor. That's all. Which, in any kind of tabletop, not having metal armor is actually not really that, like, exclusive. Metal becomes kind of like a lower tier thing. Like, some things will be a lot better that aren't metal. Like, just magical armor alone will be better. Yeah, so... I keep trying to remind you, like, a lot of the thinking you've been doing since starting your character has been video game thought versus, like, tabletop. Let go of what you have learned. I think I got all three is impressive. I thought one of them was going to catch me. I didn't expect all three to be that easily.
Stage 1 fueling complete. Docking process initiated.
Docking? Alright, the slide. Ow. Should have thought that before I did it. So I guess if a berserker takes the heavy armor proficiency as a trait and there isn't heavy armor that... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, what's it called, well, it's not just rock, it's like, there's things like, for example, there's magical armor, there's, custom armor, like, there's tons of things. Heavy is in terms of, like, how much defense. The light, medium, and heavy is just the, defense bit thing. It's not so much the weight. Not the weight, you know what I mean. It's just tiers.
Security alert. Unauthorized activation of access panel D17. Security alert.
Oh. I think there is a form of armor that's like rock armor. I'd probably be best served with heavy armor eventually since Expo. I mean, it all depends on how you want to play the character. As you progress, you'll figure it out. We'll take into account what changes story-wise versus, like, character-wise. EHR for sword skills. Oh shit.
has lost everything.
You! This is your fault. You get me out of this.
What's Freeze after? Why does he need Boyle?
Boyle's got codes he needs to access some kind of super weapon. And now you let him have it.
That ice is the only thing saving you from getting the beating you deserve.
Yeah. Look, you ought to save our friend Mr. Boyle, yeah? But you'll never break through this ice. Gotham has a device. It's like a drill. A cryo drill.
Tell me where it is.
I had my men bring all our acquisitions to the My Alibi nightclub. For safekeeping, of course.
Then you better hope your men are still at my alibi. If I want to break through this barrier of ice, I'd better get to the My Alibi nightclub before Penguin's men decide to relocate.
Warning. Critical failure in propellant research wing. Please
Based on just Pathfinder classes, he would be a vigilante,
critical failure in stage
which is like mixture of fighter, samurai, ninja stuff.
I'd never survive in that cloud of cryo vapor.
Like no, Batman is a vigilante class. But no, since again most tabletop starts at like level 3 or 5, you would probably have one level ninja, one level monk or fighter. Probably leaning towards the fighter one because of just all the different fighting styles, and one level in actually no, it would be fighter, monk, and ninja. Like his first 3 levels. Fourth level will probably be artificer because of all the gadgets he has. And the 5th level will be a second level for any of those of his other classes. He would multi-class.
You're the one who brought us down here.
You just gotta stay calm and think of something. Okay, anybody got a flamethrower?
I feel like I just got punched in the brain.
All the exits are sealed in ice.
Oh no!
Intimidation's all charisma, so like that could be just he put charisma as his main stat because of the fact he has to pretend to. He's always doing performance checks. Either as Bruce Wayne or Batman, it's all charisma. It'd be charisma, intelligence, wisdom. No, charisma, intelligence, strength, dex, con, and then wisdom, I think was the last one. But yeah, charisma, intelligence would be his top 2 stats. Yeah, there's like entire YouTube channels dedicated to that.
All the exits are sealed in ice.
Like every D&D character I've made, I've literally just based it on another fictional character. But I use like myself as the personality.
in propellant research wing. Please evacuate.
The best way to describe it, levels 1 to 5 is a common person with like proficiencies in skills. So like any D&D character from 1 to 5 can achieve like Batman tier stuff. 6 to 10 is an adventurer, like the Belmont from Castlevania. 10 to 15 is a demigod. No, 10 to 15 would be a hero. Hercules, Odysseus, anyone who like they are the ones who become legend. 15 to 20 are the demigods in that world. Perseus, Hercules, stuff like that. Superman would be a level 20 character. Batman would probably be at best 5 to 15. He would never go beyond 15, like level 15 probably. Unless we're going by like the ones where he does become superhuman.
Danger. Cryo
is lethal. I'll need the XC suit if I hope to survive inside one of these clouds.
Yep, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna just, hold on, I'm just gonna reset that. Yeah, because a commoner NPC is 10 for all the 6 stats, and they're the equivalent of a level 1 person player.
Cryogenic reactor has failed.
So a commoner is just a level 1 player without stat distribution.
We can escape.
That just looks creepy.
Okay, okay. Just let me think.
It's the back. Is this the end?
Where'd you come from? That was incredible.
Come with me. I'm getting you out of here.
Like those animes where adventurers and common people are like so far different in abilities.
What are you gonna do now?
Basically,
After I
human.
recovered the cryo drill, I'm coming back here to save Ferris.
But isn't Freeze gonna try to stop you?
With any luck. Alfred, what's the status of the XC suit?
I've just finished loading it into a drop container.
Good news. I'm on my way to my alibi to recover a stolen cryogenic drill. Have the Batwing drop it there.
It's on its way.
As long as it's done in a believable way, I can agree with that. And by that I mean, like, show them starting out as nothing and then growing. That's why I like shonen. Because in the very beginning, the main characters aren't tough shit. In the very beginning, they're always, like, fragile and just like everyone else. They obtain the superhuman. Versus to have it starting with it.
Sir, I'm detecting a group of armed men outside my alibi. I suggest you secure the area before I initiate the drop.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that genre never appealed to me. The whole, like, being pulled into another world. I can see why some like it, but I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Yeah.
XC suit drop incoming, sir.
See, your view is leave the world, my view is fix it. If you're gonna be all that, if you're gonna be that powerful and all that, you might as well just fix what the problems are.
Sir, if you hope to deal with Mr. Freeze, you're going to need the XC suit. It's in the drop container on the roof near my alibi.
This suit reminds me of the one that I think Luke wears when he's Batman and, like, Gotham becomes a police state and he has to cover his whole face because he's a black dude.
Gloves should help you deal with most ICU encounters, sir. And the suit will provide... Sir, I suggest you deal with the last of these activists as soon as you're able.
The honeycomb structure insulates against extreme cold without increasing weight. It won't slow me down a bit.
The honeycomb? Bruce, are you pro honeybee?
Gotham is a prison, and the police its wardens. To protect and serve, their motto goes. And they do. Protect and serve themselves. We live in fear of their gaze, their billy clubs and guns. When they walk down the streets, we avert our eyes. We tremble when they speak. Who are these people, really? What drives goes then. Is it justice? Honor? No.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight. Damn it, the bombs are still active. There must be a second failsafe detonator nearby. I don't have much time.
Fuck. Find it.
I keep thinking maybe it's time I went legit. Tell me you're kidding. I got a wife now. She must have a kid. You want to provide for them? Of course I do. Then you're fresh out. I mean, what's gonna hire you? You got a record. There's gotta be a way out. What's the rule?
Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, oh shit. Fuck. I didn't find it in time. Part of Gotham just blew up.
You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you.
No, yeah, nah. You're lacking the nuance, dude. Kid lacks the nuance.
The boss's umbrella guy carries it every... Where he goes. Maybe it's got like a hidden gun inside it. Or a sword. I'm just gonna point it out. That would be sweet. He knows someone and then bam! They fall over dead.
I like how it's shoulder armor on the back, but it's like, oh, it would have been cooler if it was fur.
Gotham is a prison, and the police its wardens. To protect and serve, their motto goes.
That's because I want them to move away from the always armored Batman.
We live in fear of their gaze, their billy clubs and guns. When they walk down the streets, we avert our eyes.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight. Damn it, the bombs are still active. There must be a second failsafe detonator nearby. I don't have much time.
It's cooler when he's not, like, loaded up with actual, like, anti-war armor. Okay. There it is.
Why you dressed? When was the last time you took a shower? Hey, I bet I signed up for plenty of times. Sure you have. I have. And is your
There.
Much better.
Good.
Thermal batarangs. Hell yeah. On fire. Let's go with the frozen dude. Yeah, no, I'm starting to think the only time you'd see like a level 16 to 20 Batman in Pathfinder would be when he was what's it called? what was it? When he was pretty much in the Watcher's chair, whatever it's called.
You.
Me. I think that's his name though, the Watcher. He's one of the new gods. He shows up all the time in that really creepy chair. Because that's when he has like all the god powers.
We should head inside. Keep watch from that. Okay? I said it. I'm afraid of the bat. Relax. I'm scared too. Really? Yeah, he's a freaking machine. I'm not dumb enough to think we can take him out.
Picturing him burning through like that would be very Phantom Menace when Qui-Gon was trying to melt through the door. He's still coming through. Alright, let's do this.
I can use a thermocharged batarang to bring that ice down on top of those thugs.
I'm getting a new part.
Cut that shit out.
Come on.
Much villains smacking tonight? Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Saren, how you doing?
He don't want to mess with us.
Nope.
Would it help if I said I was sorry?
Perfect end for the fight. Would it help if I said I was sorry?
If I thermocharge a batarang, I can use it to knock out that frozen security box.
I'm good now. Work is finally over. Dude, that's like the best time.
I'm damn cold. I'll survive.
I don't know why I just did that when I knew the thing locked. Get you. No, discretion. Okay, that works. Sweet.
We ain't going nowhere till you tell me exactly where the money's.
Is it you? It is you.
A cryogenic drill from Gothcorp.
Well, yeah, but it ain't here. Bigwood said to sell off the parts. It's in pieces.
Where are they?
I'll tell you. Just don't drop me off a roof, okay?
Maybe next time.
Which version of Batman is this? Is this Dark Knight or one of the later versions? This is the Extreme Element suit for Cold Heart. It was specifically made for the DLC. Though we know there is probably a version of this suit in the comics. Given that Batman is the kind of guy who would have a suit for literally every fucking thing. I think the only thing he doesn't have a suit for is extreme. Does he have anything kind of tanky? Yeah, it's got honeycomb armor to keep him warm against the extreme cold. It's mostly just the shoulders and the arms that are bigger. Checking for anything, because, you know, shit be like that sometimes. Nope, nothing. Okay. But no, it's tankier in the sense it can endure Mr. Freeze's stuff, but he said it doesn't change the weight. So it's no different than his regular suit of armor. Which is good, because tanky Batman is, in my opinion, one of the worst Batmans. The man's already 200-something pounds of muscle. He doesn't need, like, another 150 pounds of armor on top. Besides, all the armor just takes away from, like, the terror that is the dude walking down the hall just shrugging bullets off.